Hi, and welcome to the 5th week of the Books Weekly News. I know you've all been waiting for the next week, so here it is. And now it's time for this week's weather. On Wednesday, July 30th, it's rainy with a high of 85 degrees and a low of 63 degrees. Then on Thursday, July 31st, it's a high of 79 degrees and a low of 57 degrees. And last, on Friday, August 1st, it's a high of 73 degrees and a low of 54 degrees. And now it's time for sports news. First, we will talk about the Detroit Tigers. Right now, they are not doing that good. Hopefully, they will start playing better. Right now, they have 61 wins and 46 losses. They might need to make a few trades before the trade deadline happens this week. Over in Switzerland, women's soccer teams from Europe have been competing against one another to try to win the Euro Cup for 2025. On Sunday, England beat Spain in a penalty shootout, and the Lionesses finished their back-to-back Euro championship. The final golf major for the year finished last week in Northern Ireland with the British Open. The world's best golfer, Scottie Scheffler, even though Rory is my favorite, won the Claret Jug Trophy, and now it's time for some funny jokes. Why did the Invisible Man turn down the job offer? Because he couldn't see himself doing it. Why did the student eat his homework? The teacher told himself it was a piece of cake. How did you throw a spaceman a party? You plan it. And now it's time for ukulele lessons with me. Hi, so today I'm going to teach you guys how to play G6, D7, and C on a ukulele, but I'm also going to teach you how to hold it and play. So when you play it, you're gonna put your hand out like karate chop, and then you're gonna make it go in your hand. You're gonna put your thumb underneath like the fret that you're using, and then you're going to strum. You're gonna go like this here, not here, because here that's not how you're properly supposed to play it. You're supposed to play it here, and this is where you put your arm. And then you're gonna and then for G6, you're gonna put your closest finger to the edge on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and then your middle finger on the bottom. And then you're gonna hold it down, and then you're gonna strum. And then for C, you're gonna go to the 3rd fret on the bottom with your middle finger, press it down, and then you're gonna go like this. And then for the last one I'm teaching you guys today, it's D7, and it's the same thing as G6, just you're gonna move both of your fingers up one and hold it down again, and then the same thing with the other ones. And then thank you for doing ukulele lessons with me. With those 3 strings, chords, you can play thousands of songs. I hope you had fun learning how to play the ukulele. And now it's time for Kendall's Corner. This week she will be doing her top 5 favorite planets because she loves space so much. What's your number 5, Kendall?
Mars.
That one's the really small one.
Yeah, and high.
What's your number 4?
4? Neptune.
Neptune is cold?
Yeah, it's the
furthest away from the sun?
Yeah.
And then what's your number 3?
Jupiter.
Is that the one that has the big storm?
Yeah, and that big red stone that's right there.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Silly.
And then, what's your number 2?
2, Uranus.
Is that the second coolest one?
Yup. And my number 1 is Saturn.
Saturn, the one with rings.
Yeah.
I like that one too. I think that one might be my
Uranus
favorite.
and Saturn because like they both have wings. That's my leg club.
Now I will interview my parents about Hawaii. Okay, I will tell you. They were in Maui for their 10th anniversary. So everyone, please say happy anniversary after the newscast. And now I will interview them about their trip to Hawaii. What was your favorite thing you did in Hawaii?
It's hard to pick one thing because it was all pretty much perfect, but I would have to say when we went on the road to Hana, which is full of, there were 600 curves and I think over 100 one-lane bridges that we had to drive on, but we got to swim in 2 different waterfalls and did a lot of cool hikes.
That sounds fun. What's yours?
Oh, my favorite thing, Brez, was on our first day, I couldn't sleep with the time difference 6 hours behind where our time difference is. And so I woke up before anybody else. It seemed like the whole island was to myself at like 3 in the morning. And went on the beach right outside of our condo. And Mommy joined me like an hour later and watched the sun come up. And then we went on some hikes to some places that we really hadn't planned on going to. And it looked like different terrains, like we were in different planets. And then that same day, we went to a place called Maui Brewing Company for lunch. That was really yummy. And then for dinner, we went on a sunset cruise on the ocean. It was super fun with a lot of fun people.
Mom, what was your favorite food?
Probably going back to the Road to Hana day, we had delicious banana smoothies at the halfway point of our trip. And then we stopped at a place that our audiobook told us to that was called Huli Huli Chicken. It was just like this little, not even a food truck, they were just grilling right on the beach. And it was some of the best chicken we've ever had.
That was your favorite food.
Those were really good. Also on the road to Hana, I had fresh banana bread, and it was so yummy. But I also had a poke bowl, which is like raw fish, right at the restaurant at our vacation spot. Mm-hmm. And then I also had the best acai bowl, that with the freshest fruit. That was at a food truck right outside of our condo on our last morning. It was so yummy.
Sounds good.
Thanks for interviewing us.
You're
Aloha.
welcome.
Aloha.
Aloha.